Hello everyone. In this video, let's discuss how to rotate an array. Given an integer array nums, rotate the array to the right by k steps where k is non-negative. Example 1. So here they have given an array of size 7 and the value of k is equal to 3. And the array elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to rotate the array by k times. So when I rotate the array by 1 time, so this 7 will be moved to the first position. When I rotate the second time, the 6 will be moved to the first position. When I rotate the third time, this 5 will be moved to the first position. All other elements will be right shifted. So this is the final output. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Let's take a second example. So here they have given an array of size 4 and the value of k is equal to 2. We have to rotate the array by 2 times. So first time 19 will become the first element and all other elements will be right shifted. And in the second rotation, 3 will be moved to the first position and all other elements will be right shifted. Now let's discuss the logic in detail. Okay, let's take an array. So here, let me define the method public void rotate. So here they have given an array nums and the value k. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to find the size of an array first. So int n equal to nums dot length. I have got the size of an array. Now I need to know totally how many times I have to rotate the array. So for that, I'll take k is equal to k modulus n. Why we are finding k equal to k modulus n in the sense, in case if the value of k is greater than n, I don't want to iterate k times. Instead of rotating k times, I can rotate up to k modulus n times. That is why we are finding the value of k, that is k modulus n. Afterwards, we have to reverse the array into 3 parts. The first part is, we have to reverse the complete array, that is 0 to n minus 1. After that, I have to reverse the array from 0 to k minus 1, and then third part of reversal is nothing but k to n minus 1. So while you are reversing all the times, we have to pass the argument as nums. Array value has to be passed. So I'll just tell you what is the logic and then I'll go for step-by-step explanation. This complete array has to be reversed first. So it will be like 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is the first method reversal. Next, 0 to k minus 1. So here k value is 3. Okay, k minus 1 is 2. From 0 to 2 I have to reverse. From 0 to 2 I have to reverse, which is 5, 6, 7. Afterwards, k to n minus 1. K value is 3. 3 to n minus 1. N value is 7. 7 minus 1 is 6. So from 3 to 6 I have to reverse. So this becomes 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all. We have got the final answer. This is the logic of the program. Here we'll see how does the reverse method works. Okay, here I'm calling a method called reverse, right? Let's see how does the reverse method works. Let's take this array. So here I'm going to call a method called reverse. Public void reverse. I have passed 3 arguments, that is nums, the start and then end. Okay, so here I'm going to take 2 variables, which is start, that is the first element of an array, and end, that is the last element of an array. Okay, now I am going to check a condition saying that while start is less than end, if start is less than end, what I have to do is, I have to swap the element which is present on the index value s and the element which is present on the index value e. So I have to swap these 2 elements. So how can I swap the numbers? Int temp is equal to nums of s is equal to nums of e and nums of e is equal to temp. This is the logic of swapping 2 numbers. After swapping 2 numbers, so here 1 and 7 will be swapped. So here it becomes 7 and here it becomes 1. After swapping 2 numbers, what I have to do is, I have to increment my s value and I have to decrement my e value. That's all. This is the logic of the program. So S value will be incremented and E value will be decremented. Now check S less than E, S is 1, E is 5. 1 less than 5, condition true. If the condition is true, swap the elements which is present on the index value S and E. S and E. Swap these two numbers, that is 6, 2. After swapping, S value has to be incremented and E value has to be decremented. Okay, done. Now check whether S is less than E, 2 is less than 4, condition true. If the condition is true, swap the elements which is present on the index value S and E. So 5 and 3 will be swapped. Then S value has to be incremented, okay. Then E value has to be decremented. Check the condition S less than E, condition is false, I will come out of it. That's all. This is how reversal method works. So here I have called this first reversal method. The complete array has been reversed. After that, I am calling once again reversal method. From the index value 0 to k minus 1 I have to reverse. K value is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. So from 0 to 2 I have to reverse. This becomes 5, 6, 7. Now I am calling one more method for reversing the element, that is from k to n minus 1. K value is 3, 3 to n minus 1. N is 7, 7 minus 1 is 6. 3 to 6 I have to reverse, which becomes 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I have got my final answer. This is the logic of the program to rotate the array. Now let's go for the implementation of the program. Okay. So first what I have to do? I have to find the size of an array. So int n equal to nums dot length. Now I have to find the k value. So k equal to k modulus n. This condition we are doing is if the size of the k value is greater than the size of the array value. So I don't want to do k rotations. Instead of k rotation I can do k modulus n rotations. First I have to call a method called reverse from the index value 0 to n minus 1. The complete array has to be reversed. Then in the second method I have to reverse the array from 0 to k minus 1, and in the third reverse method I have to reverse the array from k to n minus 1. That's all. This is the logic of the program. Now let's define the method called reverse. Public void reverse. I have passed 3 arguments, nums, that is an array, and start, and one more argument is end. So here what I have to do, I have to take a while loop and I have to check the condition start less than n. If the condition is true, swap those two elements which is present on the index value. So nums of start, then nums of start is equal to nums of end, then nums of end is equal to temp. After this, start value has to be incremented and end value has to be decremented. That's all. This is the logic of the program. Now let's run the code. As it passes the test cases, let's submit the code. As it passes the test cases. That's all.